Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome to Birthday Sprints Part 4, which is a little bit too much, even for me as a Leo, but welcome back to more sprints. I have two lovely people with me right now. We're going to have a couple of other friends join us in a little bit, but we are just doing some reading sprints, whatever you're working on sprints. And let us know whatever it is that you are going to be reading or working on in the chat. And everybody else, like on the screen, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
You want me to go? Hi, I'm Stephanie from Stephanie Booker, and I am still, last time, if you watched the last one, I was reading She Who Became the Sun, and I'm like halfway through it now. And then I have a bunch of library books.
How is it so far? Because I saw the cover for it and the summary for it, and it sounds so cool.
I love it so far.
How far are you now?
I think I'm 200. Yeah, I'm 207 pages, and it's only 411 pages.
Ooh,
so I'm halfway. I'm really loving it.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Does it have a 5-star feeling? Hello? Oh, sorry. Does it have like a 5-star feeling to it? It does? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's really exciting.
It's the first book.
I was so excited for that book. Yeah, I was so excited for that book. So I'm so glad it's
holding up. Like,
it's the first book I've picked up in a while where I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
What about you, Dana? What are you reading?
Yeah, my name is Dana, and I'm reading There by Tommy Orange, which is it's I'm not so far in yet, but already it takes place in what is now California area, and it's told in multiple perspectives and how all of these indigenous people meet at this powwow in California, and I was in California, so I was like, I want to read this book, especially because my family kind of wanted to go to all of these fancy gardens that have Mediterranean plants. They destroyed this entire part of the mountain to build this museum for Greek and Roman art. I'm like, okay, great. So yeah, I wanted to read that and learn more. But already the prologue was so powerful. The first story was so whack, and in the first in the prologue it talks about don't pity us, don't call us resilient, because would you call a victim of war crimes resilient? This is anyway, and then this isn't some weird sappy feel sorry for us story. And the first story is about this and it talks a lot about urban indigenous people, indigenous people who live in the city, and how to kind of balance that. Because also whenever I go to big cities, I'm yeah, this all used to be indigenous land, but how am I supposed to reconcile with that, and how should I continue existing? Yeah. Anyway, so it's been very cool.
I read There earlier this year, and it destroyed me.
I have heard that's usually the consensus, that people are typically destroyed by that book. It is on my list. I definitely am excited to read that one. I heard really good things about it.
My friend usually takes months to read a book. He finished There in a week. He was texting me, he's like, oh my gosh, page 167 is amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm halfway through. And I was like, what the heck is happening?
Yeah. It moves fast. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Is it a collection of stories from different people that are all woven together, or is it kind of the same story with multiple perspectives?
It's technically the same story with multiple perspectives, but I think if you went into it not knowing that, you wouldn't realize for a little while, because their stories don't fully come together until a little bit later in the book, but they're all leading to the same thing. They're trying to go to this powwow that's going to happen. Yeah. But it is
a fictional story that Tommy Orange weaves together. It's not a collection of individual stories.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good to know. I am reading Sayu's Time War.
How far are you now?
This is the one. Oh my god, Sasha's like, yo, can I have the link? My bad. I was like, oh my god, more people will come later if I send them the link. Maybe. Please. Sorry. Hold on. I'm doing it right now.
Did you give Lisa the link too? I didn't think she was in the chat, right?
I think I have to send that to her as well also.
How was your birthday day, Rachel?
My birthday day was very nice. I went to a diner with my family and got like traditional like diner type food.
Aren't diners like they started in New Jersey or something? I don't know. My New Jersey friends like say diners are huge in New Jersey.
Like diner culture.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're like particularly big here versus somewhere else because I feel like I've spent so much of my life in New Jersey. I just don't know. But I love diners, and I feel like most people I know love diners, so maybe. But I'm a big like diner person, like comfort food type thing. So we had that. There's an area by the canal that I used to walk all the time when I was a young kid. But since the pandemic, when we kind of were like, we'd like to get out and walk around somewhere that's like far away from people, but we keep walking the exact same areas over and over again. My parents sort of discovered like other areas around the canal that are really pretty to go walk around. So they took me to one of those places and we walked along. And it was really cool because it was like a big underpass underneath one of these giant highways. So it makes this really cool tunnel. We kept walking along and there's just like all this different like animal and plant life, like both of them kind of like not as many animals, but the plant life is wild. Like it's huge because probably like the marshlands of the canal and stuff everywhere. So everything was just really cool to like walk around, enjoy the nice weather and see and everything. We picked up my boyfriend and we ate at a little pizza place that I like that my parents went to when they were still dating actually. So
wow.
That's so beautiful.
And then we went back home and I set up like the croquet set because we have a little croquet set my mom won when she was like very young. And we used to play croquet all the time last summer. And this is like the first time we're breaking it out. So I did do something lawn related because I had to mow the lawn the day before my birthday so that it would be ready. But we did that. We played croquet. We had sushi for dinner. I had an ice cream cake for that, and then we sang karaoke until like 1 a.m. or something like that. So it was great. It was really fun.
That's so wonderful. What the heck?
So it was really nice. Like I didn't want to do anything like huge exactly. Like I just wanted to like enjoy the time with the people I love and just have a good time. So mostly like keeping to ourselves because like now that there's like a Delta variant, I'm like I feel like I'm okay to like still go to like a restaurant, but like I just don't want to be near too many people exactly all the time. So I'm kind of like easing back into like maybe we should stay inside again. Like I don't know. But yeah, it was really nice.
That's beautiful.
So, also I have sent the links to Sasha and Lisa, so hopefully they have everything. So sorry about that. That was totally me running last minute from work, like directly here. And I forgot. John says, I have some news about the Poppy War. And also, hello, everyone. John, we need to hear this very pressing news. We need to know. What are your thoughts?
You got the book pretty fast. I thought he was waiting on it at the library.
Yeah, unless his thing is like, I've canceled my hold. I've made a decision. I don't want it. I don't know. Leah said, hello, hi. I can't stay long, but I'm currently reading Yoke. I need to read that very soon because that's our book club pick.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I read Permanent Record earlier this month. And
I don't know what that sound was. Is that a good sound or a bad sound?
I gave Permanent Record 4 stars, but it's a weird 4 stars where like I hated almost the majority of the book until the end. Until I was like, oh, it was all for a reason. But it was just so unenjoyable for so long that I was like, now I have to read another one. So I don't know. Hi, Sasha. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
What are you reading? What are you up to during the sprint?
Yoke.
Yeah, everybody's reading Yoke.
Yeah.
I didn't know who it was by, but it's by a Korean person. So I was like, okay, I have to read this now. I feel like I've read very few Korean books.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can definitely tell she's a skilled writer. It's just that, like, the particular thing she wrote about in Permanent Record was, like, basically a guy obsessed with a girl, and she wrote it so well in the perspective of, like, man obsessed with woman that I was like, I'm so uncomfortable. And then at the end, I was like, okay, I know she did it for a reason. I see, like, the genius behind it, but it's just so uncomfortable. And I know that Yoke is also supposed to be very sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started it that day that I was telling you all on the other live that I didn't know if I wanted to continue reading Yoke or start She Who Became the Sun. And then everybody was like, you need to start She Who Became the Sun. But I had read like, I think 3 or 4 chapters of Yoke, and I was like, oh God, this one is going to make me emotional.
What about you, Sasha? Are you feeling something?
I don't know if I'm like broken.
You're having a Nightingale experience. You're not sad.
No, I'm not. It's like a sad situation, but it's doing nothing for me. Like my emotions are just like
This?
I'm hoping like when I like finish it, like it'll hit me hard, but I don't know. Like right now, it's just like it's good. Like it's not a bad book, but like it's not like.
How far are you in it right now?
I'm like 3/4 of the way done.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean,
this much left.
Yeah, for me, I think I'm curious if I didn't have a situation in my life where like people close to me had cancer, like if it would hit me the same way. Yeah. I think, yeah.
I haven't had anybody like who's super close to me, like in my family, at like an age where I can remember it.
Yeah.
So it's a lot different, I think, for me than it would be for other people. But like it's a really well written book. Like it's like an objectively good book. It's just not like my favorite.
Yeah.
Mm. So sorry.
No, you should say sorry to Casey. She might be mad.
I know. I was like,
also, because Casey's going to be on the Wire show, so we're all going to have that direct conversation. So
excited.
Assuming I finish time. Actually, well, I lied. I'm finishing Mistborn first because I'm almost done with it. Then I'll do Time War. And then if I finish, which maybe I will on the sprints, then I'll start Yoke, hopefully. But
wait, how many pages do you have left?
What are feelings? Of Time War?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm exactly halfway-ish. I'm on page 103, and there's 198 pages. Well, there's some acknowledgements too, so like 200 pages basically. So I'm a little over halfway, technically. And Mistborn, I think I have like 30 minutes left on the audiobook. So, oh my god, hot! Wait,
I know. I was watching the cat.
Hi.
Oh my god, I love him so much.
You can just keep the spotlight on Sasha and the cat as long as the cat
That's
is there.
okay.
Like,
I have to put
nobody
it down.
else needs to be seen.
He kind of does have a poo in his bum.
Oh
my gosh.
It's fine.
That's still cute.
It's fine.
I just wanted to say hi.
Also, can we appreciate, I think Sasha got a haircut, perhaps?
Oh my god, yeah, I did. Hi. I literally just got it today. This is really weird. Can we like...
Okay. I just want everyone to appreciate.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, hello, everybody. Hi. Oh, Sharp Objects. I think that's the one, Gillian Flynn, I didn't read yet. I read Dark Places and Gone Girl, I think. I don't know if you guys have read Sharp Objects.
No.
Nope. No?
Jayla, if you come online, then you can also join the Pretty People.
Mm-hmm.
Jayla, all be Pretty People together.
Going live, like, it changes. Like, then, okay? Like, just simply by going live is the beauty, because I came off of work crusty and arrived like that. I'm not what I look in real life right now, I promise you. Hold on, I saw this before. Okay. I have found a great book for this year, and I love it, and I can't believe it. I loved it and gave it 5 stars. My next door neighbors gave it. Is it The Poppy War? What's the name of the book?
I don't think so.
You sung very high praises. Now I'm very interested in what book this is.
He's just giving us teasers.
I know. I'm dying to know about the Poppy War, though.
Maybe something like The Fault in Our Stars, or like...
No!
Okay.
I mean, all the power to you, but also they kissed in the Anne Frank house and everyone applauded, so I cannot get over that part. Because I sobbed at The Fault in Our Stars, but like later on in life as an adult was when I was like, they did that in the Anne Frank house, and I did not question it at the time.
Like, why? Of all of the locations, of all of the adventures they went on, why?
I don't know why they did that there. It's Angela. Okay, trying to resist the urge to nap and read Hero. Wait, is Hero of Ages the third Mistborn book? I think.
Yes.
Okay, because in Mistborn they keep talking about the Hero of Ages, and they're like, he was the Hero of Ages, and I'm like,
because I think the Well of Ascension is the second one.
Yes, I do have. Why are you that one? Okay, wait, John.
It is the Poppy War.
What? Okay, wait. I found a great book for this year, and I love it. I can't believe it. I loved it. Gave it 5 stars. My next door neighbors gave it to me. But you hated it. You DNF'd it. What changed? Oh my god, John, this is such a plot twist. I was ready to accept it was The Fault in Our Stars. What happened? Let me know.
I'm so sorry.
So curious.
I know.
Oh, hi, Tammy. Hello.
Hi.
Tammy!
Tammy, what are you reading right now? What are you working on right now? Definitely want to know. Elle also says, hello again. Hello. I changed my name so it's easier. I'm reading The Midnight Library. Rachel, are you still reading that? No, I finished that, I think 2 months ago. That was like my reread of it. I read it back in February. And at the time, I really loved it because I feel like on like more of a personal level, it was like a real kick in the pants to like just go live the life that you want. Because the whole premise of The Midnight Library is somebody who is very suicidal, decides to commit suicide, but before she really like dies, she enters this strange midnight library in which she's able to like take a book down and experience a life that she would have lived if she made different choices. So she was like, oh, I always wanted to be like if I had pursued like swimming more seriously when I was younger, maybe I could have made it to the Olympics. Or maybe if I like really cared about like doing this thing with a friend, then I would have like traveled to this place and I would have lived a different life. So there's like all the possible lives that she could have lived, and she gets to experience them at the Midnight Library and kind of decide like if she really still wants to die or not.
I have goosebumps just from the summary of that. That sounds so cool.
It's really good. I originally gave it 5 stars. I think the second time I read it, I gave it more of like a 4.5 star. I still really enjoyed it, but I think the first time I read it, it was just like when certain things were happening in my life with like work and other stuff that I was like, oh my God, am I doing what I want to do? Is this like my best life? Like if I could make a different choice right now, what would change and what would be different? So that, and then also like, I don't think it has like 100% the best mental health rep, because it's not really like depression is like a choice, you know, like I don't think necessarily like living a different life would have changed if she was depressed or not per se. So like, that's like my warning for those going in, that obviously there's like a suicide like thing storyline going on, and then also like potentially not the best mental health rep, but I still really enjoyed it. And I hope that you do too. Tammy says, I just started The Black Coast by Mike Brooks, but I'm kind of in a post Jade Legacy slump. Oh yeah, Tammy got the arc for Jade Legacy.
I'm not ready for that. I'm gonna start my reread right before it comes out, and I'm not mentally prepared. I was already destroyed by book 2.
Also, Tammy, I'll be joining you in the bald head thing. I'm gonna shave my head in October, and right now I'm like really debating doing it right now because it's so humid and hot right now in New Orleans.
Oh my God, you look so good with that hairstyle.
My mom does not think so. She keeps telling me not to do it. Like one day she came down the stairs and like was in the kitchen and was like, Tana, I had a dream that you shave your head. I don't think you should do it. She's like, you're gonna look so bad. You're gonna, just like Asian mom kind of thing. She was like, if you shave your head, you'll actually be ugly. I was like, okay, thank you. Let me too.
I actually think you would look so good.
It's so funny too, because I remember Tammy did it, and then like in a vlog she was like, I did it at the perfect time because like no one's gonna see me, it's a pandemic, and I was like, it's Lunar New Year, you're going home like tomorrow, like what are you talking about? And she was like, I made a mistake. I didn't realize what day it was.
No, I'm like doing it in October. It'll be like halfway through the semester. I'll just walk into class, people will be like, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" I'll be like, what do you mean? I have no idea.
I've always been like that too, tired.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. I think you should do it. I think you should go for it. I think you could definitely pull it off.
And if I don't, it'll be fine. I'll survive.
You'll survive. It'll grow out, but also it'll look great. John says, I pushed my way through it, and when I got into it, I could not put it down. Yes, John! Oh my god, I'm so happy for you. This is the way. Like, I'm definitely one of the people that like started it and like was really into it from the beginning, and I think more of my interest sort of like tapered a little bit towards the end because of certain events that were happening. Because I'm more of like an academy school setting person. So when I got into that, I was still interested, but I was kind of like, this is not the anime vibe I was promised. Not that anyone promised me that. I promised myself that. But still.
Well, that's why I said the other day that She Who Became the Sun has Poppy War vibes, because there is like a boarding school vibe at the beginning part, and then it goes into other stuff. So that's why I feel like the structure is very similar. Also, I can't say She Who Became the Sun is a 5-star yet because I haven't finished it, but I feel like it is going to be. And the Poppy War is a 5-star for me.
How do you feel about the main character? Because I think Angela was saying that the main characters are very different, but she said something like she got from the main character of She Who Became the Sun what she was expecting to get from Rin from the Poppy War.
I feel like they're very different. Like especially because they're dealing with different circumstances, both personally and with other things happening. I don't know. I feel like I can't say.
Okay, maybe they're not like very comparable. I think it was just like this. Maybe the story of what Angela was expecting was more.
Yeah, I think that like Rin is one of those characters that isn't supposed to be written in a way that you like them. It's kind of like you're supposed to not like that because they're a gray character. Whereas I feel like the character, I don't know. I feel like she's not written to be completely dislikable. But she is a gray character too. So that's, I don't know. It's hard to say. Wait, I'll tell you when I finish.
I mean, I really loved Rin. I feel like everybody finished the Poppy War and they were like, oh my god, Rin. I thought like all these different things about her, and I was like, what do you mean? She's a badass. I love her. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I really liked Rin.
Like, did everything that it took to get through. Great. Elle, do you have a channel? That's a great question. Elle, do you? We want to know. I'm so ready to reread the Greenbone Saga. I have to read that first. I have some, like, there are so many things that are like, they've been on the TBR, so I want to get through them first. But as soon as those are like at least halfway cleared away, I think I'm going to start Greenbone Saga. So probably like September-ish, I'll be ready, I hope. So I'm excited. Do you guys know when Legacy comes out?
November. I think it's the end of November. Let me double check.
Oh, okay, perfect. Oh yes, this was about your hair. So yes, please do it. Tammy approves.
I admired Tammy when she did it. I was like, oh my gosh, fangirl.
I know, it's amazing.
Tammy, you look fabulous.
Literally. Ryan says, I'm doing Hank Searles sounding, and it's 1, giving me feels, and 2, making me love sperm whales. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm going to have to look up what this
whales. Save the whales.
Yeah, do it. Elle said I was talking about the Time War. God, I really should get better specifying what I'm talking about. Oh, but Midnight. Okay. Am I still reading that? Yes, I'm still reading this. This is my forever book, but I'm sick and tired of talking about it in every video, so I'm going to actually just read it. Time
is a social construct. It's okay.
Well, I've lost the Time War at this point. So, I don't know. I guess it's because some people really love it, some people really hate it, and I just never really knew how I felt about it. But now that I'm like halfway through it, I'm kind of like, I can't think about how any of this stuff is happening. I just have to get to the end of the story, and then maybe it will make sense. I don't know. No, I kind of want to start one, but I'm so busy. Oh, Elle, I mean, time is like a big thing you have to like pour into a channel. But even if you can only make like one video a week or one video a month, I still think it's really fun. It's totally
one
really
video a week is still a lot.
Mhm.
It's okay. You can just make one video
that
every few months, and it'll be just sporadic and weird. But like we'll all watch it.
For real. Okay, because I remember Sasha was like, okay, a lot of things are going on right now, so I'm still going to post, but I'm only going to post once a week. And I was like, that's more than I could ever hope to achieve still. Like, because you were posting like 2 or 3 times a week all the time. And every week I was like, thank God I can get through the week because I have more Sasha videos to watch. Because literally watching Sasha's videos for me is like self-care. Like, in the morning, I'm like, I can get through the work day. It's fine. I can watch this. It's fine.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I was honestly like, this is the worst decision I've ever made in my entire life. And then I was like, I really need to like cut down because I'm dying and I love only posting once a week. I have like the entire week to edit and film. It's great. It works so well.
I'm glad it's just working well for you. And you know, we all gotta enjoy the process.
Mhm.
Exactly. I mean,
but
like,
I don't know how people post multiple times a week.
yeah, like if you think about it, like posting like 2 or 3 times a week is just like, you know, like you're setting yourself up to just be like a content machine that you just constantly making stuff. And if at any point you burn out, then you're kind of like, oh no, I've let down. Like, yeah,
Bye.
so much. I feel like, you know, for that to be like the norm in BookTube to post 2 to 3 times a week is kind of like a lot.
Yeah,
and that's not
it is,
like
sure.
Every time I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, I can post this and this and this and this. And I'm like, bitch, you haven't filmed a single thing. What are you talking about? You're trying to post every day? You haven't posted a video in 3 weeks. What are you talking about? Like, it's not going to happen.
Like, how long does it take y'all to do things? Because usually, like, the day that I film, I, like, don't want to do anything else related to that for, like, the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And then it takes me, like, 3 days to edit because I'm dumb. And, like, I'm doing, like, all these, like, tiny things.
You do extra stuff, though, because, like, yours has, like, all the hand-drawn little things and, like, the words that pop up that are not even, like, just typed, but, like, you actually, like, write everything in your videos.
So
it's
I
like
do too much.
extra love for it. But like I feel the same way. Like I can either post everything in a single day because it's like, hey, we gotta get an announcement video out today. And I'm like, okay. And at lunch I'll like run outside, film it because it's only like 4 minutes, edit it down, and then post it the same day, no problem. But then other stuff is like like I may have filmed it like 3 months ago. And now you'll see it. Like it's a very long process. It just depends on what it is, I guess. What about you guys? Are you guys? I mean, like Sasha, with your videos, I feel like you have to like do them very, very quickly, right? Or do you batch film?
So I used to just do them really quickly, but now I've been backlogging. Stop. Sorry. So I've been backlogging. So I have a couple of vlogs coming out in August that I started reading the books at the end of June, and I just kind of like read, and then as soon as I'm finished uploading or like doing the clip, I'll upload it into iMovie, and then I'll just kind of like wait until I'm like ready to start editing, and then it'll all be in one place. But I usually try to only edit 5 minutes at a time because I burn myself out. So if I can get 5 minutes of the clip done, then that's great. And I can take a break and then I can go back and do like from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. And then it makes it go easier for me, but it usually like, it does take me like the full week to do it. So yeah, I don't know how I got 2 out a week. That was just a lot. I don't know how it happened.
I'm glad you know how to pace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of dump it all in at once, and then like my whole body except like, oh my gosh, what was I doing yesterday? Oh yeah, just sitting hunched over for like the entire day, not doing anything. That's fine. It's fine. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta live your life too. It can't just be produced.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
It's a lot. What about you, Steph?
My process is weird, I guess. I don't know. I think I've said this on multiple occasions. I actually hate doing sit-down videos, which is weird because like a vlog to some degree is me sitting down and talking about it. But for some reason, I take like the pressure off myself when I think about it in a vlog format. So I've come to this rule where if I've done a sit-down video and I'm not having fun editing it and I'm being too critical, I just throw the whole video out. And I know that sounds like, oh, that's a lot of work. You sat and filmed it. But if I'm not having fun creating it, then what's the point of putting it out? It's not like I'm making money or anything for this. So I would rather it be content that I'm like enjoying rather than just like pushing out content. So some weeks I'll be really inspired and I'll have 2 videos, but for the most part, like I just try to put 1 video out a week, whatever that is. But my editing process it depends on how I'm feeling. Like I have a problem where I get too focused on something and I won't do anything else except for that thing, but it's not healthy because then I won't like eat or do anything. So I'm trying to like be more diligent about editing a few times a week on 1 video instead of like sitting down 1 full day, because I normally do long form vlogs, so it's a lot to edit in 1 day, and I'm trying to not do that anymore.
Well, especially with your like 28 books for 1 vlog.
Well, that's like a month-long video. So what I've been doing is every week I like go in and edit a portion of it. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like mine is more like forgetting that editing is fun until I'm like, oh, I have to put a video out. Oh, wait, this is fun. Oh, how come I don't do this more? And then I'll produce the video and be like, I gotta make another one. Tomorrow. And then by tomorrow, I'm like, that wasn't fun. What are you talking about? I have things to do with my life. I can't do this all day. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Tammy, talking about the hair again. It's such a game changer for the summer, but also get sunscreen for the scalp if you do this.
Yeah. While I was in California, I was like, wait, and I was slathering sunscreen on everywhere. I didn't get burnt. Wow, look at that. But yeah, I was thinking the entire time, I was like, wait, I didn't need sunscreen for my head too eventually.
Wait, are you back home now?
No, I'm in New Orleans.
Oh, what? Because you've been traveling like all around. You were in New York, then you were in LA, I think, and then now New Orleans.
Yeah. So I kind of had all these plans, and like I promised to like meet people and do all these things and like go on a family trip. And then we did nothing for the entire summer, and so now like school is starting next month, or like in like a few weeks, and so we're like cramming everything in.
Oh dang. Well, I hope you have fun. It sounds like a lot of fun to just like jump all over the place.
A little bit tiring, but I don't know. Like we're mostly doing chill things, and with my family, it was mostly like whatever. You can do whatever you want to do. I'll just like tag along. Maybe I'll do a little bit of protest and just like sit at a resort while you all look at all these like random golf courses and things like that. I'll just sit down in a corner. But I went there. I didn't completely protest and not go. But anyway, but yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's tiring, but I don't know. It's cool to see different places, and anyway, it's been fun. And also seeing so many people like you, Rachel. Oh my gosh, in New York City.
I know.
Seeing so many people in New York City, like that was so wack. That was so wonderful.
I have to edit that vlog still too.
I know. I was like wondering. I mean, I didn't do a vlog, but you know, there's Jayla's clips, and then
I know Jayla could put that out so fast, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like reliving it already. But it was like 4 days ago, and it was already out.
Yeah. Just like the reader dare. Thank God for Jayla.
We can like keep the memory alive of the things that we just forget to edit many weeks later. But it's coming. They're both coming. I promise. Rachel, have you read The Dragon Republic yet? Funny story, no. But I think, buddy reading the whole series with Yasmin, assuming I like fully catch up to her and she hasn't like already started Dragon Republic. I think we're probably gonna start next month, I think.
I just talked to her. She wasn't reading it. She was reading 2 other books.
Okay. Because I know she finished the Poppy War like 4 days ago or something like that. And then she posted like clickbait sort of like Instagram post that was like 4 out of 5 stars.
Oh, I love that
for me. And I was like, what? And then it was like, oh, but the Poppy War is a 10 out of 10. And it was just like the tea or like the coffee next to the Poppy War. And I was like,
yeah. That was so perfect. That was so Yasmin and so beautiful. And
yeah. But like the Dragon Republic is definitely one of those that like I haven't like explicitly put it on a TBR, but it just feels like one of those things that's been weighing on me that like I should have already read by now. So it's definitely something I'm going to read before the year's over for sure. Having a shaved head feels so nice. Ryan can confirm.
I know. Like okay, when some of my friends have like shaved heads, then like the short hairs that come out, and you can like put your hand on it and it goes like tick 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 tick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I weirdly
I'm
do.
so excited to have that on my own head.
Have you ever shaved your head before?
No.
No.
Usually my hair is very long right now. Like when I met Chioma GB reading in LA, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you have so much hair. It's very long." And during LA, like we were taking a lot of photos, and I was like, "Holy moly, my hair is so long." But yeah, usually every 2 years, I just cut it to like shoulder length, and then I donate this much. And so I've done that 3 times, and this time I'm like, just go all the way.
Just go all the way.
Go all the way. Donate all of your hair. Just send it off.
I know. I was just thinking about it this morning about chopping my hair off.
Are you gonna do also shaving?
Not shave it, but like do it short.
I love short hair.
Yeah.
I can see it. I'm trying to like fully picture it because you also have very curly hair still, so I think it was.
Yeah, so it would be very poofy.
It would be very poofy, I think. Yeah.
But I'm down.
I always support my hair decisions. Like if a friend's like, "I want to cut all my hair off," I'll just be like, "Do it, do it. What do you want to do? You do that. Whatever that is, do that." I had a whole thing yesterday where I saw somebody with like this beautiful strawberry blonde hair, and I was like, "Oh, I kind of want that."
I always think about like dyeing my hair a color, but then my hair's naturally dark. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, and so like I don't want to do the bleaching process, so I watched a million videos on, I don't know if you've seen like the they're like colors for dark hair. I watched a million videos of people trying those. Yeah, well there was Overtone, and they like have a bunch of different brands, and like I want to do blue or purple. And so I watched a million videos that have like different brands that are blue and purple. None of them work. And I'm very sad.
My sister actually does red, like without the bleaching process. She has like red tips, and that actually works well. I feel like just red dye in general is like very strong, and I think red works well with dark hair. So yeah, but yeah, any other color is really difficult.
Yeah. Much to think about, though. Maybe red is the way to go.
I can see it. Follow your heart. Do what you wish.
It's blue. Or...
Angela said that's not what I said. Oops. I thought that she said like what she wanted from Rin she got from the other character, but maybe I got that wrong.
I think she was saying that what she got from She Who Became the Sun was what she wanted for the rest of the Poppy War. Yeah, I don't know if she was specifically talking about the characters.
Oh, okay. I know Tammy also gave She Who Became the Sun like 3 stars or 3.5 stars or something. Because I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm only like barely halfway, and I like it, but I could see the reason I say like it feels like a 5-star, but I'm not 100% sure is because you're not just following one character, you're actually following a few characters, and I didn't know that going into it. And I don't necessarily connect with the other characters that much. Well, one of the other ones I like, but the other one I don't know that I connect to their storyline. I don't know. So I can see it being disappointing if like those storylines.
That does kind of familiar from Tammy's review. It's been a really long time, so I don't want to quote it and get it wrong.
Yeah,
I do remember
I'll have to go find
multiple perspectives.
Yeah, I'll have to find her video talking about it.
This is about making a channel, I think. So it's fun, Elle. It's hard to find time, but you can also do little things here and there. I'm off tomorrow doing my first bookshelf tour. Oh my god, I'm afraid to do a bookshelf tour. Those sound like so exhausting because you have to like film it, and just like take every book out.
Yeah, every single book. I mean, I don't have a bookshelf. I literally have just a pile of books. But
book pile tour.
Yeah, I mean, like what you can do is you can vlog because some people think vlogging's like really hard to edit, and other people find it really easy. So I guess it depends. But like, I think vlogging's easier to like do if you don't have time because you can kind of just.
I think it takes a lot more time to edit.
It probably takes more time to edit, but I guess it depends also on like if you're a very good speaker, because I usually have to like say stuff over and over again until I get it exactly the way I want it to be. kind of. Or like I'll say it and then I'll look back and I'll be like, I wasn't even looking at the camera, so now I'm not paying attention to what's going on. Or I'll be like, I'm so excited about this book. I've been so anticipating. I'm like, what's wrong with your face? A smile. Like, you're supposed to be excited. Why am I doing this? So,
but I feel like it's easier to like show your true emotions in vlogs where you're just like just filming, like even if it's sit down, like just short bits at a time. Versus like when I film sit down videos, I feel like over time my energy just like kind of like,
yeah, that's true. That might be it. Yeah, because I think it's usually in like sit down like TBR videos or whatever that I'll be like, she's not smiling. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like
or like in the beginning, like it takes me time to get like into it, and then like I get tired, and then it just
yeah. Because like I feel like if I'm watching other people's videos, I don't even like notice if they're not like, I don't know, like emoting the way that they sound. But whenever I watch myself, because I'm editing it, I'm always like, do it again. Do it again. It's wrong. It's wrong. Like, I don't know. It both looks like fun and a lot of work. People can do it too. Yeah, I would say it's fun and a lot of work is a pretty good estimation of what it is. Okay, yeah, November 30th for Jade Legacy. So I guess if I start around September, I assume it's going to take me the whole month to read it because it is kind of thick, like each book. So
Jade, what? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm a fast reader or not. I always thought I was a slow reader, but I got through Jade City in like 2 days because it's so fast paced.
Wow. Okay.
In my opinion.
I feel like I usually don't have too much like sit down time unless I'm doing sprints.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Maybe.
But if you like you like listening to audiobooks. I listened to part of the audiobook for the second one. Mm-hmm. And I went and checked to see, because I wasn't sure when I reread them, if I wanted to reread them on audiobook or physically again. Mm-hmm. So I checked to see if the narrator was the same, and it's the same narrator for both books. And I really liked the narrator. So
might be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess if it's an audiobook, I could probably get through it much faster, but we will see, I suppose. I think this is also about Tammy's hair again. I haven't posted in 5 months. It's fine. It's fine. Just post when you can, because it shouldn't be like stress. It's not a full obligation like a job. I honestly would do it just for content like this. Chill live chatting with friends about books and reading sprints. Yeah, I mean, like reading sprints are usually like where I guess like the true like personality and like fun stuff comes out, because it's not just like, let me talk about one specific topic, but you can really just branch out and have a whole conversation with friends. So if it's only for this, like the last 3 things on my channel are other reading sprints because of this thing. But traditionally, like I just like to do sprints because they're a lot of fun with people, for sure. 4 Past Midnight or Phantom of the Opera? Which one, please? Phantom of the Opera. I don't know what 4 Past Midnight is, though.
I don't either.
But that's my guess. Not knowing what the other is. Noelle, it's now. I think I said Eastern time. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Oop. Well, it's now. If you can come.
I also thought that, though, to be fair. I like left my house and then I was like checking my calendar and I was like, oh my god, like this is happening in like 2 or 3 hours. And then it said 20 minutes and I almost shit myself.
I mean, given that I didn't send a link, I could understand why you would think that.
Yeah, there was also that. And then I was like, hey, can I have that? And then I just didn't get it. And then I was like, I'm going to come online and see. And then you're going to be called out in front of everybody for the link.
Well, that's the way it has. If I don't answer, please call me out online. It's the only way I will actually like pay attention, because I had my phone on like work mode where it like doesn't send you notifications for stuff, because I was like, let me focus on my work like a good person. And now this. So I can only be a good worker or a good friend. I'm very sorry. Today I chose work, but now I choose friends. I like vlogs a lot better. I feel like most creators enjoy them too. I feel like I don't produce as many vlogs as I wish I did, because they're usually like themed around the readathon of the month. So if I don't get them out in time, I kind of feel like it's too late, which I shouldn't do. But I like making vlogs. I just wish I like finished them ever, because it's usually just like, I'm reading this, I'm reading this, I'm reading this, and then I don't speak for 3 weeks. And so then I feel weird being like, here's the 5 other books I read, didn't tell you about. Thanks for coming to the video. Goodbye. Like, you know? So So, I don't know. I like watching vlogs a lot though. Like Dana had a really good vlog about like friends forcing her to read books or something again. That was like getting out of a slump. Dana also has like just generally like top tier quality like videos. It's also like the quality of her camera is so good that it looks like an actual movie. But she's just good at like, doing like vlog stuff too, because like there's just like a part where like you're in the grass and you're reading a book and flipping through the pages and then you like roll away in the grass. Like it looks like a movie. Like it looks so good.
That was such a fun vlog.
I know.
Wow, all of the little things that I do. It's like
so just allow you to be a little bit more creative, like with what stuff you're gonna do, because it's not just purely sitting down and speaking, but like you get to like play with different texts and like images and whatever it is that you're doing for the day. So it's a lot of fun. Do you guys prefer vlogs versus sit down? I know you do, Steph.
I do.
Kind of. Like they're easier to edit in my opinion, but there's just so much footage sometimes that I just get overwhelmed where I'm just like, I'm just not gonna do anything. And then the video's like 10 minutes long, even though I had like 2 hours of footage. So
yeah,
it's overwhelming.
I think the only annoying thing about vlogs, like if you're creating a vlog, is like if for some reason you forgot to update something and like it's kind of pivotal to update those things, and then you have to like be like, oh, it's editing me here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't talk about this thing.
That would be me the entire vlog though, because Rachel again. So I did finish that book and I liked it. All right, next book. It would just like worthless updates from the future. It's just not good. I don't know. Jean says, I'm reading The Catcher in the Rye. I never read that, but I feel like it's definitely like one of those classics, but people just hate the main character so much that I just don't know.
Also, like bad associations with like being forced to read books in high school.
Yeah, that too. But I don't know, like some books I read in high school I actually really, really loved. What did I read in high school? Oh, I read, I guess it was middle school, but I read Lord of the Flies for school, and I really liked that. I think we had to read Hatchet, and we had to read like The Lottery and The Yellow Wallpaper and like some other short stories and stuff, but I usually liked those classes, but they were a lot easier for me than like my science courses, because I was just like, reading is easy. The rest is like, I had to understand the rest, so it took me a little bit longer. I'm sure curly hair would be so cute on you, Steph. Okay, we have some approval. I want strawberry blonde hair. Look, same. Elle, let's do it together. You look so good with shorter hair and blue tips. Okay, this, like literally blue or purple, I feel like it just would look so good.
Yeah.
Somebody like edited it. I'm sure somebody can edit it.
Somebody can edit, please.
Just Photoshop like a little like.
You know that one? What's that one? I've sent it to you and Casey before, where it like changes your hair color on Instagram. That actually looks pretty accurate.
It's it's a filter.
But it's your full hair. Yeah, it's a filter.
Okay, I need a picture.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
I need your picture with the thing. I need to see, please. Tammy says, I think if you're liking the book so far, then you'll like the ending. I had issues with the writing and didn't love she so much as the main character.
Yeah, I can see issues with the writing. But I like the main character.
Rachel Maliapa, I think is how you say your last name, says, I have a pile of books too. Yay, I'm not alone. Yeah, I feel like you just have that big pile. Everybody has just a pile somewhere in your room. I have one right here. I shouldn't talk about it. It's okay. I have some fun sprinting. Thanks for coming, Angela.
Bye.
Jen says, I'm reading Catcher in the Rye to help my nephew. A third of the way through right now. I didn't hate Holden. I'm just bored. Well, it's very nice of you to like do this for your nephew, you know. Shall we probably hop into a sprint, because we've been like talking for almost an hour and haven't read anything yet, and I know we came here to like actually sprint and not just talk. So how are we feeling about a 30-minute sprint to start off with, or maybe 35, so we can like end at a fun time, right? 30 after. That's cool for everybody. Okay, so we're gonna read until 30. It's roughly a 35-minute sprint, and we will see you at that time. Hello, everybody. The sprint is over.
Hi.
We have some new people that have joined us during the sprint. Do you guys want to go around and introduce yourselves and talk about whatever it is that you're reading or working on?
Oh, was that me? Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Noelle. I fully thought this started at 5 o'clock PST, so that's my bad. I just finished Little Bird, which was a really fun graphic novel. And so now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I really need to do some editing, or I might pick up something else. We'll see.
So I'm Jayla from Lala Loves Lit. I am reading a book coming out in summer 2020, and good.
Fancy Jayla.
Yeah, I know. I'm not reading. I wish I was reading anything for pleasure right now. I'm not reading anything for pleasure. But other than that, were we supposed to say something else?
Last time you cried at Boss Baby, I guess. Never?
Actually, I have cried at Boss Baby, but that was,
really?
I have. I really like that movie. You're not alone.
You did not say that the other night. You let
I like
me.
when you're ostracized. What can I say?
Wow.
It's a good movie. I think people really shouldn't bash it as they do. But off my soapbox.
You can get back on it anytime, but fine. Nicole, that's you.
Okay. Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm from the channel Cup of Nicole. Haven't uploaded in a month, so just don't go there. I'm still reading A Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, and I'm having a great time. I've also never watched Boss Baby because I refuse to watch it. But now that I know Rachel loves it, I'll watch it.
I thought you were going to say, but now that I know she loves it, I'm still not going to watch it.
That's something Rachel would do, but not me. Like,
hold on. It's not okay. I feel the need to clarify. Boss Baby is not like my favorite movie ever or anything. I just happened to like it and then cry at the end.
It's too late. It's your brand now.
Know. I know it's my brand. I know I can't, but I just want you to know personally.
It freaks me out. Like, I just don't like imagining babies as older than they are. Like, what's that?
That's my favorite thing.
That Richie Rich movie. I hate that. It makes me so uncomfortable.
Wait, why does he act like
Richie Rich?
Just too much. He just
like acts like a spoiled little rich old man.
I guess.
Did we watch the same movie? I don't know. It's just like I hate it.
I want a kid, but like with money. A kid with money.
Maybe it wasn't that movie. I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, I want children to be babies. I don't know. Like,
is that your campaign slogan? Make children
babies.
Make children babies.
Wow. You're gonna change the world.
Yeah, you got my vote.
With your mind?
I will watch Boss Baby.
Okay. Watch party. Boss Baby.
Oh
we're one of the few people who said my last name right. Okay, I'm glad. I always try to get people's last name right. I'm reading Voyager, the third book in the Outlander series. It's long, but I hope these sprints can help me finish it finally. Yes, I definitely want to do more of like actual sprinting because like we've spent like the last couple days of sprints like talking for like a full hour in between sprints. So as much as I do love chatting with people, we will try to like squeeze in some more sprinting today, hopefully. Noelle, a lot of excitement for Noelle. Me too. I agree. Hello, Lydia. Hello. I read 36 pages of Sharp Objects. I'm already hooked. I'm so glad. Hello. Hi, Carol. Hi. Oh my god, I have not like hung out with Carol in the longest time.
I know.
I feel like the last thing was like not even like live, but when it was her and Effie's birthday and everybody like made a little like hello video or something for her. It was so oh my god. How's everybody enjoying their books or whatever it is that they're working on now as compared to before the sprint? Are we making good progress? Are we enjoying it still? Yes? Yeah?
Yes.
I fell asleep sitting up. So.
Nice. Are you sleeping okay, Jayla? Like the last time I messaged you, you were like,
"Oh yeah."
Yeah.
I went to bed at like 4 a.m. and then I woke up for work, and so
Oh
now
my
I have not been sleeping well. And I forgot. I didn't realize how sleepy I was until I was sitting here on the live, and I just started to slump over. I was like, "Oh,
God.
oh no."
Oh no. Well, if at any point you need to drop out, that's totally fine. If you need to nap, we prioritize naps.
I feel like if I get off though, I'll just go to sleep. So I have to stay. I have to use the camera as accountability, basically.
For work things. I mean, I guess, but also I approve of naps. So
naps mess you up. I don't know how people do it.
But your body needs to sleep.
What are you doing till 4 a.m.?
Huh?
What are you doing till 4 a.m.?
I was working.
Oh my god.
Love the grind. It's just a lot. My job is just a lot of reading, and so I had to finish a book. You would think this is like a dream come true, but it's actually quite exhausting.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, I know that you got a moving in apartment gift thing from Christine.
Yes, I did. It was so fun. It was so weird because she sent like DoorDash to my apartment, and they were like, "Yo, can I see your ID?" And I was like, "Why do you need my ID? Why are you here?"
They were like,
"You poured out a bottle of vodka." Like, "This is from Christine."
That was a mega bottle of vodka.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Thanks,
Christine was like, "You're moving to New York. You need this now."
She was like, "Drinking in New York City is too expensive, so you need a pregame at home. So here's this." And I was like, "Okay, thank you."
It's because you're going out and partying a lot, Jayla, right?
Yeah, totally. In these times. Oh my gosh, kitty!
Oh my god! Okay, hold on.
Oh, baby!
Oh my god!
Oh my god,
There we go. Hi.
Oh, he's so cute.
This is Pepper.
Oh my god. I love you
Also,
so much.
John, you get it. You know the lifestyle. Gang.
God, that's a real all-nighter.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
Okay, so next time I go to New York, my mission will just be to make Jayla sleep. I'll be like, we don't have to hang out. Just go to sleep.
Do whatever you have to do. Smother me with a pillow. I'm open to all solutions.
Everyone DoorDash Jayla a pillow, and then maybe she'll get the message.
DoorDash melatonin pills.
Yes.
Just kidding. Don't do drugs, kids.
We have a Baccaresis in the chat.
Genre
Baccaresis wants to know. Teen fiction.
Favorite genre? Teen fiction books.
Oh, like books, teen fiction books in my favorite genre?
What?
Did I just say the same thing?
Wait, what are the different genres that teen fiction that belong to teen fiction?
I mean, I feel like it's just like teen fiction is the umbrella, and then you can say like a teen
Like
fiction mystery
anything.
novel or
Yeah,
a teen
you can
fiction
say anything.
sci-fi. I like how you really do give so much thought to these bots. Allegedly.
Just because they're a bot doesn't mean I'm not going to answer.
They have feelings.
Because they're not sentient doesn't mean they don't
Just
deserve my attention.
Oh, these are bots?
Fiction.
We think so. There's too
Oh.
many of them, and they always come in with like weird little. I don't know.
I mean, at least they're asking like these questions and not like, hey, do you want to have a private chat room? And you know.
Yeah.
We've been getting a lot of like peculiar messages on these lives from people with
I will
questions.
never forget dildo
Gaggins.
gaggins. Dildo
Gaggins.
Gaggins, right?
Okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
I love it.
Okay,
For
but
her.
actually, I gotta go. But I gotta go eat dinner, explore New Orleans.
What?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Why everywhere? Goodbye.
There's too many things. Okay, bye.
Hi.
I did not know she was in New Orleans.
Oh my god. Yeah, she just traveling the world, living it up.
Globetrotter.
Can you say New Orleans or New Orleans?
No, God, here we go.
Here we go. We have to have one. Whatever, I'm on.
I guess if I was reading it, I would just say New Orleans, but the more people say New Orleans, that's what I want to say.
Yeah, I feel like I matched what other people say first, like I just did, because I would normally say New Orleans.
Yeah. This was not as, like, divisive.
It wasn't as divisive, no.
Oh, wait. I wasn't on that live, though. So, Sasha, how do you say YOLK? How do you say that word?
Yolk.
Without pronouncing the L?
Yeah.
Okay. We have what about you?
I guess I lose. You don't say yolk.
I think I'd say yolk.
Like not pronouncing the L.
Right.
It's just in J-Lo. Sorry.
Did I go to a bad school?
No, it's just like it's just a dialect thing. Like it's like a factor of how you were raised and also where you grew up.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I called my family right now.
Wait, we have an actual linguist on the live this time because I was just talking out of my butt and being like, I think this is linguistics, but
it is.
Yes, we're back to yoke. We're back to yoke, but now we have an actual professional to speak on it. So,
like, have you ever taken that quiz? It's like the dialect quiz or something, and it'll ask you a bunch of questions about how you pronounce certain things, and it'll like zero into the county that it thinks you grew up in because of like the words you use for things, how you pronounce certain things.
Oh my god!
It gets me right every time. So it's like all language is valid. It's just kind of a marker for like a them and us. Like, oh, you pronounce that the same as me, so we probably have more in common on other things because we pronounce these things similarly.
Is it the New York Times dialect map or the BuzzFeed dialect quiz?
It's probably the New York Times one.
Definitely the BuzzFeed one.
Sometimes I don't know. Okay, hold on. If I can find the actual quiz, then I'll put it in the like chat thing. I think this might be it. Nope, it's unavailable. Nope. Was it originally from Cambridge?
Oh, I think you're right. It was like privately funded for a while, and I don't know if it turned into like a real thing.
So I think this is it. So if anybody in the chat also wants to take this quiz, this is it. If you're interested in doing it. I have a soft spot for folks who pronounce milk as milk. I think Jess was the one who said that was how she says that as well. Is linguistics a masked noun? My brain is broken. What? What is a masked noun?
I mean, it's just like a noun. I don't know.
Yes.
I've never heard of a mass noun, but I think what you're just asking is it like, does it encompass
like not a proper noun? It's just a regular old noun? Because it's like the study of language.
Maybe we should never talk about words ever again on a live stream.
No, that's the only way that I can use my degree.
Well, you had a linguathon, a whole readathon based on linguistics, which was fun.
That's true. We did do that too. That was really fun. It was like all of my nerds together in one place.
Yeah, it was great. I still have to finish a book that I started for linguathon, but that one was like Fluent Forever, which teaches you how to like learn different languages, which is really cool. So I'm psyched for that. Wow, okay. Well, the discourse isn't really hopping right now. Should we just do it as a sprint?
It's like almost exactly 15 minutes, so it'll be great timing.
Great
Perfect. Everyone take the quiz and report back.
Yeah,
if you right now.
If you want to vote, then take the quiz, let us know. I mean, you don't have to tell us like where you live, but you can just say like if it was accurate or not or something.
You do have to tell us where you live, actually.
Yeah.
I need your address, actually.
Give me all the details.
Do we want to do 30 minutes again, or do we want to do a little bit longer?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay, so we're going to read until about 15 minutes after. Here we go.
I have no words for most of these situations.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be me too, because a lot of these
Who has drive-through
Just-
liquor stores though? I'm
Just
curious.
trust the process. Just trust the process.
Louisiana.
You have Louisiana has drive-through liquor stores.
Literally drive through everything.
What?
What?
Yeah, so one of the things that blew my mind about going to Louisiana is everything is drive-through because it's so hot there.
Oh.
Sorry, hold on, wait. Did
They
you guys?
have, and like daiquiris are such a popular thing in Louisiana.
So dangerous.
And so like they have
Wait, I'm like-
they have drive-through daiquiri places.
Oh my
I want to go here for this specific purpose.
Is this the thing in New Orleans as well?
I didn't get to go there
Aw.
yet. Hopefully, well, depending on the variant, we might be going in December.
Did you guys see question number 2? And it says, "What do you call when rain falls while the sun's shining?" And it says, "The wolf is giving birth." What?
I think they're out of order.
They're
'cause
out of
my second
order.
question
My
wasn't
second one was
that.
about liquor stores.
Yeah, I haven't gotten liquor
Oh,
stores
what?
on that red one.
Alternatively, the devil is beating his wife versus monkey's wedding, fox's wedding, pineapple rain, liquid sun. These sound a little bit dirty.
Is this
to be
like an
honest.
American thing?
I've
I've heard of most of this
never
stuff.
called any of this stuff anything ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have like no word for this.
Because if this quiz is American, I'm gonna just go read. But if it
I
can,
definitely think it's
Canadian.
You know, I think it might be American
It is
definitely
American.
because
Yeah.
it has
Sounds
a map.
American.
Just goes
No
American.
But maybe you'll be near the border or something.
I'm not.
Okay. No, I mean, okay.
Okay,
Maybe they'll put you at the top of the U.S. is what I'm saying. But
maybe.
anyways, let's sprint.
Anyways, we will sprint until like 15-ish after. Everybody let us know if you are where the quiz says you are, and we'll see you then. Hello. The sprint has ended, and we also have a special guest. And it's actually their birthday.
I'm not staying. I'm really tired. I just wanted to say hey.
Well, hi. Thanks for popping up.
Hi, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
How was your birthday? I know it's pretty late for you right now.
Well, it's
just starting tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's been my birthday for 17 minutes.
Okay, how's your birthday been?
So far, I'm tired.
Great, now that you're on this live.
That means it can only go up from here.
Yes.
So.
How are you all?
Do we have to sing?
Doing well.
No, you don't.
No, we should. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Molly. Happy birthday to you. We're all out of sync, but
I only heard me and Rachel, which is really cringy
yeah,
for me.
some of y'all need to carry this tune over better next birthday, but happy birthday!
Thanks. How are you all?
Doing well. I'm doing well. Everybody else? Good?
Yeah.
Good. Got some more happy birthday messages from Molly. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Thanks so much.
Do you have any plans for tomorrow?
I'm gonna open all my books, and then I was supposed to have a barbecue, but it's gonna be raining, so I might go out for lunch with my family. I'm not sure.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Quite chilled.
Yeah. Those are usually the best ones, though.
Yeah, I don't like making a massive fuss. I can't be.
I mean, you're not going to have like several different lives over the course of the week to celebrate your birthday.
No, I know.
How unusual for a Leo.
Look, not everyone can do it, okay?
Have you had fun though?
Yeah. Definitely. For sure.
Definitely. Yeah, I know. Bad timing.
But rain.
But rain. Right. Yeah, I love you all. I am actually going to bed now.
You just saw your name is birthday, bitch.
I just wanted to say it.
Good night.
Thanks for popping in. Have a good night.
Good night. Happy birthday.
I love you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, how old was Molly turning?
24.
24. Okay.
Yeah. How did everybody do with their sprint/linguistics test?
Oh my god, that's I think the test is like knows my location.
That's the point. So
They get like the exact
yes,
like,
they got the exact county, county, and
really?
and the other one was LA and Hawaii. Like just all of Hawaii is in red.
Oh.
And then my least similar is New Orleans, Detroit, and Philadelphia.
Where does it show your least? Okay, I didn't.
I'm from Miami. I'm not scared to say.
Were your points? Wait, I'm confused. I got mostly like Arlington, Virginia Beach, and it was all places in Virginia. And so I'm in North Carolina, which is very close to Virginia. So I guess they kind of got it.
Mm-hmm.
They're just a little further north than where I actually live.
I don't know where these places are, but they're all far apart, right? Like, I know where Honolulu is, but San Jose and Glendale are like Texas.
San Jose and Glendale are in California.
Oh,
one's in Northern California and the other is near me in the Southern California.
Oh, okay. Not that far off then. Probably. Hi, Rai.
Hello.
Malin said, I took the quiz and it gave me 3 cities in Texas, and I am indeed from Texas. Allie said, apparently I'm least similar to Little Rock, Dayton, and Philadelphia. Claudia got 3 West Coast cities, Seattle, Tacoma, and Portland/Vancouver, and they're from Toronto.
See, this is where I know.
Oh, interesting.
See, I got Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and Irving, which is in Texas, and then obviously Oklahoma is where Tulsa and Oklahoma City are. I'm from California, but my grandma is from Oklahoma.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's.
Taught you everything.
Hi, Bree. Hello.
Hi.
Novia got New York. I also got New York. Where is my tab? I am least similar to the Grand Rapids, Toledo, and Detroit. And I am most similar to Boston, Yonkers, and New York. Everybody knows this. I'm from New Jersey. But to claim that we are basically New York adjacent, so I'll accept it.
My least similar.
Forecast, I checked it is here too. Oh, dang. Well, gotta check our plans here.
Wendy's
would have been here earlier, but we stopped at Wendy. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? We have somebody on this live who is like the proprietress, like owner of In-N-Out, basically. don't
I am the heiress.
You are the heiress. I got New York, but I live in Jamaica, LOL. Interesting. I guess, because like this is so US centric that like it's never gonna go outside of the US, which kind of sucks. I'm English, so it was just to see what it said for me.
Do you think that like
it's interesting
because New York and other big cities are like huge immigrant populations, it would put you in places like that just because of?
That's
what I was thinking.
It could be.
I'm from Oklahoma, but I got San Jose.
Real
interesting.
You guys just like got swapped results.
Yeah.
Something like that.
San Jose is where I went to school.
Sure.
But I don't remember how people. So I mean, I've always said this: like Northern California and Southern California, they have obviously they're similar, but there's a lot of like lingo and stuff that's very different. Like if you hear somebody that says hella all the time, you know they're from Northern California, and specifically the Bay Area.
Huh. Did you guys answer stuff on wow, now I'm like super analyzing my language because the first thing I got was like, what do you say? Y'all, use, you guys? You. And I was like, you guys. Ooh, I don't know.
I always say you guys. I want to stop saying it, so I've started saying y'all or you all for everyone.
Yeah.
But I put you guys because that's like what.
That's what I like grew up saying all the time too. So, but did anyone answer any of the questions that were like, what do you call this thing? And it has like just kind of a strange name.
It was so weird. There's so many strange things. I'm like, there's a word for this.
Yeah, a lot of them I don't call them what they had as options. I don't call them any. I don't have a name for most of these things.
That's why I was like, they must know my location because I gave. No, it does. I think it gives you like, oh, we decided, what you're most similar based on this question. And the one that's like, what do you call the large wildcat native to the Americas? I put panther. So like maybe that's why.
Wait, is that really what they're considered to be though?
No, that's just what we call them here.
Oh, I would call them like
exactly.
a mountain.
I feel like that was the most decisive one because in Miami they are panthers.
Oh.
We don't have mountains here. So, like a panther.
I had such a boring question that like determined where I live, which was just like, what do you call the rubber-soled shoes worn in gym class or for athletic activities? And
I never got that question.
What did
you put?
I put sneakers.
I put sneakers too.
So and then it was like, you're from New York, obviously. And I was like, all right.
Yes. I'm going to put sneakers and tennis shoes.
Yeah, I would have said tennis shoes. I didn't get that question.
I didn't get it either.
Interesting.
I think that because, my parents grew up in New York and obviously they raised me. So I feel like I took most of my language from them and that's why they pushed me further up the coast than where I actually live. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was crazy to me.
I mean, me too, and that's really just unsafe. It doesn't make sense.
Well, that's
but I
why
really want to experience this now.
I know that's why I was asking my partner, because he was born and raised in Louisiana, and I didn't know everything was drive-through, and I especially didn't even know that you could get drive-through alcohol, but the laws, like the driving laws with open alcohol, is different than in California. I only know California.
Yeah, it's the same in Florida, or maybe just my county. You can't drive with an open alcohol container at all. Like even if you get tested, you know. But
Yeah.
this brings the whole Louisiana fast into a new perspective.
Yeah.
But daiquiris, that was most random to me, because I kept seeing daiquiri shops, and I was like, why are there so many daiquiri things here? He's like, I don't know. It's a thing. Like, everybody loves daiquiris. It's hot, and they want to get drunk.
I'm so excited. You shouldn't have told me that. I'm planning a trip there for tomorrow.
I'll meet you there.
Please do. Yeah.
I'm thinking that me getting California-based ones could be to do with the impact of US TV, because isn't a lot of that made over there? That's possible, yeah, because I was thinking there's a lot of media that gets pushed out specifically from California or New York, I guess. But possible. My grandma says use.
I have never heard.
Give your grandma a hug for me. I got Louisiana and Dallas area, Texas. I'm from Louisiana and lived in Dallas area for 15 years. Wow.
Wow.
Spot on.
This test knows a lot. And then Sasha's like, I'm in Canada. Absolutely.
I just didn't take it.
Good for you. It's fine.
I just wanted to read the book.
I came here to sprint.
No, honestly.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Okay, maybe I'll have to take the test again now that I know that the questions change and stuff. But anyway, how is Yoke going, Sasha?
Good. I have like 10 pages left.
Oh wow. Wow, that was really fast.
Like 10 or 15 pages. It's really like quick to get through, at least for me. Just because there's a lot of like description and stuff, and I find that easier to read and like quicker to read. But
is any of the feels?
I feel nothing, and I know that's so like bad. Like I literally don't have a soul, I guess, because I'm literally over here like, I'm sorry, this situation sucks.
However,
like I feel so bad because like I know like this hit a lot of people, and a lot of people like I don't know if like I'm in the right headspace for like the feeling.
No, you know what? It's fine. A lot of people are always like, I didn't feel the way you did. Maybe I'm in the wrong headspace, or maybe it just isn't hitting for you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's allowed. It doesn't have to do with headspace necessarily.
But it is a good book. So
I can use a good example of this. Is that Song of Achilles? Everybody was like, you're gonna be destroyed by this book, and then I ended and I was like, yeah, that was cool. 3.5.
Oh my god. Me too.
I haven't felt anything like sad yet, or I'm just like, this is a great time, it's beautiful writing, but I don't feel my soul crushed. And like I know nothing about Greek mythology, so I don't know what happens. I'm assuming someone dies, but I have no idea how it's gonna end. But yeah, so far it's like, this is good. I like it.
The book is pretty.
The book is beautiful.
The book is pretty.
But the writing is cool. Like I'm enjoying it because of that.
I still have yet to read a Madeline Miller book so far, but has anybody read Circe on this live?
No.
Yes. Some yeses. Were you a fan, or was it? I thought you liked that one more than Song of Achilles, I think.
I did. I think Circe was like a 4-star read. Song of Achilles was a 3. Circe was just really interesting writing style. It didn't feel like a fictional book to me. It just felt like the story of this woman's life, even though she's like a fictional entity. But I did like it.
Okay. I do remember Darian read that in a reading vlog and gave it like 2 stars, and she was really fallen asleep or something like that. But I think that might just be sort of like, what do you look for in books? Because I know that you also read like a lot of nonfiction.
Yeah. So it did kind of have that vibe. It wasn't like there weren't like plot points throughout to like keep you engaged. It was just like how the story unfolds organically, and I kind of liked that.
Okay, interesting. I do tend to like really, really enjoy nonfiction that's kind of like that, so I'm definitely interested to try it for sure.
Makes me think I'll like that one more than Song of Achilles because I love memoirs and stuff. So
Me
Yeah.
too.
That one intrigues me a little bit more too. I mean, I'm already getting a similar vibe with Song of Achilles, where it's like, oh, this isn't just like the author is taking an already pre-existing fictional character and like adding to that person's story. So that's cool. I feel like if Cersei is like that, it would be very, very interesting to read.
Oh, maybe a cat says I got Newark, Orlando, and St. Petersburg. Isn't that in Russia?
St. Petersburg is in Florida?
There's also St. Petersburg in Florida?
I didn't know this. There are a lot of saints in Florida.
Interesting.
I'm always surprised about.
There is a British/Irish. You need an account? That's discrimination. Come on. Thank you very much. Thank you.
How was your birthday, Rachel? Did you talk about this in the beginning of the sprint?
I did. It was great. It was really fun. I got to just spend it with family and my boyfriend and just having a very chill time. I made my list of food and I made sure we hit up the important ones. So
Yay.
it was a good time for sure. I still have like a couple little leftovers of like pizza and sushi. So I'm like continuing to live that life, you know?
Yeah.
So it's been great.
Good.
Very happy about it. I don't know about you guys, but I got to I don't know about y'all. Everyone here, but I got to a really good part in my book where like the last sprint, I was just going through the rest of the book and being like, oh my God, like that moment where you have to like flip back to previous parts of the book to be like, this is that thing, which was this.
What are you reading?
I'm reading Mistborn.
Ah!
Did you finish the
that's
Time
good
War?
news. You're liking it.
I am liking it. I originally was very tired and bored of certain things because nothing seemed to be happening for a while. Like the very beginning chapter is good, and then for a long time I was waiting for things to happen, but things definitely began to happen. It's just I've been reading this for so long through audiobook. It feels like that as I'm thinking back, I'm like, that did happen. Okay. I do kind of remember this, but just like a lot of stuff that like if I had done this again from the beginning, I definitely would have like annotated this book because there's a lot that I want to flip back to that I just basically have to like start from the beginning and flip until I find what I'm looking for. So a heads up, because I know that Noelle and Nicole are supposed to be part of this buddy read, but
supposed to be tonight. It's
This
happening.
is a solo buddy read at this point. It's just
I have 19 pages left, so
oh my God.
like
Rachel's either months behind or finishes a month before you. There's no in between.
this is the first time I think that I've been like done with a buddy read before someone else, except for like maybe when I read like The Mothers with Casey. But every other time I've always been like, remember that thing you read 6 months ago? I finished it.
Did you finish This Is How You Lose the Time War, or did you just put it down?
So I'm finishing this because I only have a couple pages left, and then I'm finishing this because I have half of it left. So, do we want to sprint again? Can we do kind of like a longer one, like 40 minutes, and then maybe I don't know what everyone's doing for today. We originally planned to end at 8, so I think maybe this would be our last sprint potentially. Because I don't want to take up everybody's evenings. You know, everybody's.
I will have to go like halfway through the sprint, so I'm probably just gonna log off.
Oh, okay, no problem.
But thank
Go.
you for having me.
Of course, everyone, please go talk to Sasha if you haven't already, because she's amazing. Literally, self-care queen, who I watch when I need it.
Anyways, yes, thank you for not sending me the link at first and then seeing me in the description. That was so cool. Love you, and I hope you had a good birthday.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Sasha.
Oh my God.
Oh Oh my god. Also, real quick, Allie did do the UK one and it got very close. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so if we're doing a 40-minute sprint and it's almost like the 40 mark, then we're going to end at, I think, 14. Is that right? We'll just end at 15. Make it even. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't do math.
I know, my brain was going to explode.
30, 20, 35. It ends at 20. It ends at 20. Let's just end at 20. It'll be fine. We'll go a little bit longer. So, also, the more you know, in case you want to take the UK quiz or the Irish quiz, you can just do that. All right. Anyway, we are going to read or work on whatever. Anybody who is reading with us, let us know what you're reading in the chat, and we'll see you back at 20. Hello. The sprint is over. How do we all do? Also feeling her looks so good.
Stop. Did good. Didn't fall asleep this time.
But
I want you to fall asleep. You know?
Oh.
My God.
Soon. I will go to bed soon.
Good.
This was definitely my last sprint, so I don't know if you guys are going to keep going, but
I think I'm gonna end after the sprint because I do know dinner is probably ready at this point. So
ooh, what's for dinner?
I think we're having steak.
Yum. Can I come over?
Yes, please do.
I think I'm gonna have second dinner because I had ramen, like instant ramen.
I was literally just thinking about ramen. Like even instant ramen, I go feral. I love it. It's so good.
I do too, but it wasn't filling this time.
Oh.
Most of the time, I just like pee it out, and then I'm like, I'm hungry.
I finished Mistborn.
Wow.
I know. I saw you started reading the other one. What did you think?
Now I'm reading Time. It was good. I was reading the little epilogue at the end, and between the epilogue and the not like the teaser for the next book, you know?
Yeah.
I realized that there was something that would have been so helpful for me if I had known it was there. And it's like a little chart that explains how all of the stuff works. Because that was partially something that I was like, what does this mean when you do this thing? Because it's sort of like the whole magic system based on different metals and stuff like that give you superpowers basically. So I was like, what? Because they were like, she burned copper, and I was like, okay, like, okay. You explained it once, and now I don't remember. And just context clues, I think I know, but yeah, this makes so much more sense now that I have this thing. And I'm like, kind of want to reread it now that I know what's up, but yeah, it was good. Definitely like around 4 stars ish for me, being that like part of it did drag near the beginning, but I do feel like all of it was mapped out and it made a lot of sense and I really liked it. So
Awesome.
I enjoyed it.
That's good news.
Yeah.
How far in are you guys? Like, I mean, you all, as in Nicole and...
How's that reading going, Noelle? Are you starting it?
No. I am editing.
Fine, I guess.
But, you know. He.
I think I'm gonna get the ebook and start reading it on my Nook. My boyfriend's copy is like the big chunky hardcover, and I'm going on vacation on Wednesday. Like I don't want to travel with that thing.
Fair enough. Yeah. What are you? Where are you going?
We're gonna go to Montana to see his brother and like help them move to Denver. So
oh my god,
we're gonna see some mountain lions.
Yeah, we're gonna not see panthers. We're gonna see mountain lions.
Panther.
It's exciting. It's in Bozeman, which is kind of like a cute little small town. It's fun, but I'm really excited. We're gonna spend a day in Denver, and we're gonna go tour, and we're gonna see like bookstores there and stuff. And I hope to run into Hannah.
Of the Montanas.
No.
Oh no.
A Clockwork Reader. Doesn't she live in Colorado or something? She like always goes to the little Denver bookstores. What are the odds? She's not gonna be there. It's fine.
You can also see Naya from Naya Reason Smile. She lives in Denver too.
Oh my god! I thought she was in California.
Mm-mm. Unless she moved recently and I haven't been paying attention, but
no, it's fine. I'm probably stupid.
No, Colorado, California, practically rhyme.
Same thing. I'm from Miami. Like they're all the same.
Literally, people say Denver, and I just hear Delaware, so I don't even really recognize. I'm like, there's one state that starts with a D, and it's New Jersey's pet, Delaware, and everything else, I don't know.
Oh my
New
god.
Jersey's pet.
It literally, like, it is known as, like, New Jersey's pet. Like, I don't know, it's just...
I've never heard of that before. I know it's small. Every time I look at it on a map, I'm like, is this real?
Just a little baby. We just, people go there to go on like tubing or whatever, but that's it. I don't know.
Tubing.
That's all. What is tubing?
Like if you go down a river and you're in like a big giant water tube.
Oh,
like the donut things, but
yeah.
like for like multiple people to be in. Yeah. I think that's what people do. I have not done that, but
I've only done that at water parks.
Yeah, I've done that at like Sesame Street World or whatever it's called, Sesame World.
There's a river like an hour from my house in North Carolina that me and my family will go to, and we'll bring like a speaker and all that, like a cooler and stuff. So it's a fun time. Would recommend.
That's what I grew up doing too.
Yeah.
Aww, that's so cute. I really want to take a nice vacation somewhere around there and like just hanging out a river. I've never. That's so.
And usually it's free. I mean, you have to pay for the tube, obviously, but like buying your own, that's a one-time fee.
Bring your own tube.
So we were talking about like what we should do in New Jersey when Jess was visiting in like with Casey and me, and somebody had said like, oh, why don't we go like water tubing or something like that? But it was like $400 a person near us, and Jess was like, okay, like near me it's like $20 a person maybe. And like it was just so ridiculous where it's like you basically get to be on the river for like 1 hour or something.
What the hell?
For $1,200? Like, no thank you.
Literally, for me, it's like we bought the tubes that one time and then we still have the tubes, and then we can go to the river for free. The only thing that you have to worry about is parking, but like you don't have to pay to park. It's just people are there.
Yeah.
And then you get in, you ride it for like, it's probably like 3 hours completely free. So that's interesting. They're scamming you. It's nature.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm sure there have to be like other places that are better, but that's ridiculous. I don't know. It's just too much. Not good. Also, I'm like curious what this book is, Allie, but I don't know if it would like spoil what the book is if you said what it was. So I'm very intrigued, tentatively. Got to the halfway point through The Catcher in the Rye, loving these sprints. I'm very glad they've been helpful to you. Pretty much everything I know about New Jersey because of Jack Antonoff. Fair enough. By the way, it's National New Jersey Day tomorrow, so go have some pork roll.
Yay.
Taylor ham.
Wait, is that what? I thought you would have said like a Wawa or something. I don't actually, like, I have a friend from New Jersey who loves Wawa.
I mean, we have several Wawas, so.
Several? The way she talks about it, it's like, I thought it was like a cult following. I guess not.
Maybe your friend particularly loves Wawa.
I'm going to stop assuming that you speak for all New Jerseyans out there.
Tell me why I thought a Wawa was a grocery store.
I know. It's more like a gas station store, kind of.
Yeah.
Like a little, like a 7-Eleven situation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got one here.
A Wawa?
Mm-hmm.
Are they
I
like...
had no idea, except that when I read American Royals, there's like mention of like the Wawa milkshake or something. So I have recently been educated to Wawa culture.
That's it.
I wish I knew about Wawa culture. I can't be the Lorax of New Jersey if I don't know Wawa culture.
Precisely.
Speak for the trees. We are the Garden State after all. I don't think it would, but yes, you can DM me and just we'll see if that book is spoilery or not. I don't know. Pork roll is. Do you know what a Taylor ham is?
You're just saying words.
It's the correct name for a Taylor ham, which is just only beef that New Jersey could have. Oh my god, how do I describe this? It's
is
like
it literally just a roll with pork in it.
No. It's a kind of meat. It's like a, you know, like Canadian bacon. If you have like eggs Benedict or something, and they put like a little circle of that, it's kind of like that. So it's just like a kind of ham or something. And some New Jerseyans call it Taylor ham, and other New Jerseyans who are correct call it pork roll. Oh, wow. You can tell which one I think it is. My school for a while just tried to make us care about anything. And so they started selling like pork roll versus Taylor ham t-shirts. And we were like, I'm not buying that, but I know what the answer is. Like,
it's literally a circular piece of pork.
Yeah.
Why is it cut the way it is? It's so
Wait, what?
This is so awkward. This looks like the spam of.
It's the spam of New Jersey.
No,
the spam is better.
Spam is very salty. Pork roll is
I
not
like it.
as salty. Okay, the pictures are not doing it justice. You just gotta do it.
This looks sus.
Why?
Clorox is getting expensive.
The first two pictures of it out in the wild just make it look like it's like a mistake.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Sure
I
does.
expected it to be like a what are they called, like pigs in a blanket type
That's
thing.
what I. Yeah.
No,
But it's literally spam.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't spam.
What I love about it is it's like one of those things where it couldn't be a circle, so they had to cut little parts into it to make it go flat. That's what it looks like.
it's usually a circle though. Well, can we just appreciate for a second that someone made some New Jersey shaped?
Oh my goodness!
No.
Is it Taylor ham?
Okay, also all these little slits in it, like this is very unusual. It usually doesn't have like.
Oh really? Why do so many pictures
They
have
all
that?
have it.
No. Like every time I've ever eaten it, it's just been like. I mean, this looks like it's undercooked, but like it just is like a piece of a round.
I don't think it's cooked at all.
When I consume it, it's cooked. Oh my god, maybe it's always like on a sandwich, so I don't see if it's cut.
The tube looks like forbidden cookie dough.
That's exactly what it is.
Does it like squeeze out, or is it free?
No, you just cut it. It's a solid piece of meat. It's not to be squeezed.
It's a literal roll of pork. It's grossed me out.
It's delicious.
I mean, I guess it's almost like a sausage, like an oversized spam-looking sausage.
Is it like gammon? What is that? I don't know what that is. Gammon is a ham that's been cured or smoked like bacon. I think no. Gammon would be more of like what we eat for Thanksgiving, where it's like a full ham. Like gammon is like just sliced ham for a meal, and pork roll is like just like you probably have it on like breakfast sandwiches and stuff. More. I'm so confused. You know, I didn't think this was that unusual, but maybe it is. So wow, 30 minutes. Oh my god, you poor people. 30 minutes away. Mine is like down the street. Oh my god, maybe we do a big Wawa culture. I don't know. Hello again, right? It just kind of looks like a combination of tinned ham and salami. Listen, it's delicious, okay? You just have to trust me on this one. I don't know like who doesn't eat pork here, but if you ever have a chance to eat pork roll, it's good. Just trust me.
So is it only in New Jersey, or could I find one?
I feel like you can eat them anywhere. I just guess for some reason it's a big New Jersey, New York thing. Pork roll, where can buy? I doubt it's going to be like you can only import this from New Jersey. That would be ridiculous.
Could you imagine?
I don't know if it's just because I'm currently in New Jersey that all of the like little pins on the map are like New Jersey, New Jersey, New Jersey. But there's a little like place called Pork Roll Store and another place called Jersey Pork Roll. So do with that.
Now I know.
Pork roll near me.
That's exactly what I googled. Oh, yep, they send me to New Jersey.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Well, you're in New York, right?
Yeah, I am.
That's funny. Just go on over. Hey, Rachel. Rachel, leave the pork roll
Wait,
on
Rachel,
her porch.
actually.
She'll like leave it there, and you just stop by and like pick it up.
Yep. There we go.
Do it. I thought
If
Wawa
I
was
need to
a
go to a
pronunciation
concert,
of water.
What?
Wawa was a pronunciation of water.
Oh, Wawa.
Like a little baby.
I need Wawa.
Drinking some Wawa.
I mean, this is how we say bus in Spanish for me. So maybe this is how we say bus in Spanish.
Wawa is how you say bus?
Yeah. I don't know where the name is coming from though. Like I don't know where Wawa, what that means.
Origins of Wawa.
I guess like I looked it up too.
Wawa.
It started in New Jersey as an iron foundry, so And then they were like, what if we did dairy farming instead? And then they did that. Why is Wawa?
It did originate in New Jersey. Like Wawa is a New Jersey contribution to the U.S.
But it's the corporate headquarters are in Wawa, Pennsylvania. So they just named the town named it after the town.
It says that Wawa is a Native American word for the
Canadian goose. Oh my god, I hate them.
That was found in the Delaware Valley.
Delaware, our pet, once again.
So our original dairy farm was built on land located in a rural section of Pennsylvania that was called Wawa.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Maybe it's
on their website? Okay.
Yeah. It's on there about.
The thing is, like, we have so many Wawa and we have so many Canadian geese in this area. So we just have
Canadian geese, like an actual goose. Okay.
It is a goose. Do you not have Canadian geese, Gabriel?
I know what that is.
Uh-huh.
I only know the brand.
The brand?
I just want like Rachel's face very seriously going, it is goose.
It is goose. Like, I wanted to end these sprints and eat dinner, but I have to talk about this. Hold on. Goose?
I know what a goose is.
I don't like that picture. Away with that, please.
Well, this is like a tame looking one. They usually have big teeth and they're really scary.
If you put Canadian geese, you'll see a photo of one attacking a person.
No, that's usually what they do. They have big teeth. I don't want to enlarge this per se.
This is horrifying.
They have little teeth, and they're
awful. My god!
Ew. Literally are like the spawn of Satan. They're not.
The photo. The person
Just the Canadian ones.
Yeah, they're not good. They attack people often. That's like their thing.
Ew.
I was chased by a Canadian goose to my final once, and I'll never forget it.
I understand why people are scared of birds now.
Yeah.
I guess I get it when it's a giant one running after you.
Yeah,
people are scared of pigeons. Really
they're big, and they're literally everywhere. Like, they just live everywhere near me. I'm not a fan of them.
My geese are very friendly where I'm from.
That's what I was thinking, Allie. I only have those ugly ducks with like the red stuff on their face. I have those everywhere. I don't know what kind of
red stuff.
Yeah, it looks like little pimples. They have little pimples. Don't mess with people.
Goose with red stuff.
Ducks.
The keyword sounds are.
Oh my god! Oh, they're caruncles. They have red fleshy typings called mustard ducks.
Rachel the hacker.
I've learned something. I mean, okay,
wait.
Look, I don't want to put this on the screen because it's a little gross. That's all. But I've found them. Caruncles.
Caruncles.
I literally Googled goose with red stuff and I found it. So
okay, because I tried to spell caruncle and the results were not birds. So.
What did you get?
I think you can put
everything but a bird.
You can put
I got urethral caruncle.
Oh no.
The benign lesion.
There are too many things also called caruncles because they say what is a caruncle in medical terms, and it's like a small fleshy growth, and that's why like the birds are called that probably.
Oh, they're called muscovy ducks. So maybe if you Google that, it's more safe. It's safer.
Maybe. Well, we're learning a lot today.
Is there a word is a bird study aviology or is there a word for it?
I would say
avian studies.
Aviary.
We do geology, we do linguistics, we do whatever the bird one is. Wait, isn't it ornithology or something like that?
Oh, that sounds more correct. Yeah.
Ornithology. Anyway, we're teaching you lots of things, chat. You're welcome.
Yep, scientific study of birds.
Ornithology.
Nice.
And aviary is just the enclosure.
Yeah. I just made up a word. It's fine.
Rachel, does this mean that New Jersey is a Leo? If tomorrow's New Jersey Day?
I think
so. Well, now I'm curious about my state. Let's all look it up. Where is it?
What's your favorite thing you learned today? Mine is that Wawa does not mean water. My favorite thing is learning that you thought that Wawa meant water.
That's also my favorite thing.
Oh my god, Florida's in Aries. This puts everything into perspective.
It makes sense.
Oh, that does make sense.
Well, anyway, I do have dinner waiting, so I am going to end the sprints. But thanks so much for chatting about nothing, because that's
everything.
Everything and nothing. Thanks so much for joining. Everybody who is on this live is linked in the description, as well as people who were on here before but are not anymore. So definitely go check everybody out. Go watch their most recent video. Go like it. Go subscribe to them, and go see whatever else it is that they are up to. We are probably going to do some more sprints just eventually in general, but we don't really have anything planned coming up. Thank you very much. So we will just sort of like be day by day, whenever it is that we decide to do it. We will probably announce either on YouTube community page or on Twitter or whatever it is. So connect with everybody here to see what they're up to. And thanks again to everybody who was on this live and hung out with us in the chat. And we'll see you later. Bye.
Good night.